We are completing this series where Jesus puts out some pretty hard demands on what it means to follow him and be his disciple. And he ends it with this sentence: anyone who puts his hand to the plow and looks back isn't worth the kingdom of God. Now, again, I am not a country boy. I grew up in the city. All of my family is country. All of my family, including my dad, were farmers at one time in their life. So I've heard all the stories about farming, and I've heard all the stories about plowing, although I've never done it. Now, my dad would tell me about plowing behind a mule and how when you started to plow the row, you had to pick a spot on the other end of the field and plow toward that spot and never take your eye off that spot, because if you did, then the row, the furrow would be crooked, the mule would get out of the tracks and out of the traces, and you'd be all messed up. So you had to plow looking ahead, keeping your eye straight on your target, or you would mess up. Here's what I do know. When you drive a car, if you look back, you will turn the car because your shoulder and arm will turn as you turn. Same principle. Now, it's not that you are walking and just looking forward all the time and you never look back. Here's what Jesus is saying. If you're coming to follow me, but always wishing you were back where you were, then don't come. Now, see, a lot of us want to be a Christian. We really, really want to be a full follower of Christ. We want to be serious about this, but we just don't want to miss out. We are FOMO. You remember that? Fear of missing out. We are afraid we will miss the last cat video. We won't hear the latest bit of news. We'll miss out on the new app. We'll miss out on this. And so we're constantly with our attention diverted everywhere so we don't miss anything. And we take our eyes off of Jesus. See, that's what he's talking about. If you want to follow me, that's the only thing you have to want. The only thing you have to do. If you keep looking back going, I wish I was still in my old job, I wish I was hanging around my old friends, then you don't need to come at all. Because when you come, your eyes are going to be straight on Jesus, or your life's going to be crooked and wandering off track, and you're never going to get there. It's a hard call, the one that Jesus puts on his disciple. And it is so hard that it demands your full attention. We live in a world that is full of distractions. In fact, there's an entire industry that teaches us how to deal with the distractions of email, social media, on and on the list goes. What is it that distracts you from being fully focused on being a disciple of Christ? What is it that keeps you looking back, anchored in the past, instead of being able to fully engage the future, the present, with Jesus Christ? What keeps you distracted? It may be a good time to deal with it. I'll give you 60 seconds, and then I'll see you on Monday.